Hello and welcome to another edition of Investing for Generations. And today I want to talk about the Q3 earnings of my Canadian oil stock, Imperial. And Imperial Oil published their Q3 earnings on Friday. And I want to go through this article of the Times columnist and then want to tell you what I will do with my stocks. Surging production from its Kearl oil sands mine after an unplanned 2 weeks outage, along with a better than targeted drop in capital and operational spending, helped Imperial Oil beat expectations with a small profit in the third quarter. The Calgary-based company posted Friday net earnings of $3 million on $5.96 billion in revenue, down from a profit of $424 million in the same quarter last year on revenue of $8.74 billion. So this, of course, is a big drop down from the third quarter last year. But analysts had expected a loss of $79 million on revenue of $5.7 billion, and Imperial Oil lost $526 million on revenue of $3.7 billion in the second quarter. So even if there is a big drop down from last year, at least they beat the analyst estimates by far, and that of course is very positive. Even more because oil sands rivals Suncor Energy, Canovus Energy, Husky Energy, and MEG Energy all reported third quarter losses earlier this week due to lower oil prices. It seems like Imperial had a better quarter than the competitors, and even with the big drop down to the last year, it seems like they have still a very stable business, at least better than expected. Like the others, Imperial has been focused on cutting costs. At the end of March, we committed to deliver spending reductions totaling $1 billion, which included a $500 million reduction in capital spending as well as $500 million in lower expenses, said Corson, the CEO of Imperial Oil. What's also kind of impressive, production averaged 365,000 barrels of oil equivalent per day in the third quarter, compared with 407 in the same period of 2019, but up from 347,000 in the second quarter. So also here we have this drop down to the last year, but at least it's better than in the second quarter, and this is maybe a bright light at the end of the tunnel. And one of the reasons for the drop also in the past was that Kearl's oil sands mine in northeastern Alberta was forced to shut down for 2 weeks in September after the Polaris pipeline was taken offline to repair a leak. And Corson said the mine's output jumped to a record of 313,000 barrels of bitumen per day during the 4 weeks after restarting, and it averaged 300,000 in October, well above the 280,000 capacity expected after supplemental or crushers were added last year. So overall, I would say these numbers for Imperial Oil are fine, are good under the very difficult circumstances of the very low oil price and the very low demand, of course, in the shadows of this pandemic situation. But after all, Imperial still is able to make money and be a profitable business. And so the market reacts on Friday very, very positive. The stock jumped up over 6% to now $13.33 and has still just a PE ratio of 11 with a high dividend of 5.28%. And by the way, this is in my view, high dividend, but still a safe dividend because Imperial Oil is still able to finance this dividend out of their cash flows. And this is by far not for every oil stock like that. And all of that, of course, under very difficult circumstances with this historical low oil prices. I talked about this a little bit more in my video about Chevron yesterday. Just you find here the link up on the screen. feel free to check this out and check out the Q3 earnings of Chevron as well. And so Imperial Oil was able to rise also the next quarterly dividend. And so I'm quite happy with my position in Imperial Oil. I have 153 stocks of this company. And even if my position right now is 10% in the minus, I'm quite sure that this is a good long-term investment because, as I also explained in the Chevron video, I think there will be the cycle again and the oil price will go up again, at least to prices around $50 or $60. And then, of course, also Imperial will be much more profitable. And with it, also should the stock price went up. That's the investment idea. And as I explained in my original Imperial Oil video, you also can find the link here on the screen where I analyze the whole business and go through all the financial numbers. I think Imperial Oil is a very, very good and stable business. I'm very positive for the foreseeing future, and I think this will be a good long-term investment. And by the way, if you are new to my channel, you find for every business in my portfolio a deeper analysis on my channel. Feel free to check this out. In all of these videos, I analyzed the business, I go deeper into the business model, and I calculated the intrinsic value and then explained why I think they are good long-term investments. And if you find any value in this video today or even in the other videos, please subscribe to the channel and join this group of long-term value investors. We are already over 500 people here and this just grows every day. So join this group and get some value information here on the channel. High quality stock research for long-term value investors, and that's all about here on the channel. Thanks for watching, and if you found any value, please subscribe to my channel and join me on my road to financial freedom. And if you really liked the video, give me a big thumbs up and ring the notification bell to never miss another video, and tell all your friends that here is a community rising of long-term value investors, and you get here on the channel every week 2 or 3 high quality stock research videos and a full insight in my portfolio. Not a lot of YouTubers do that. Join me on this journey, and then we will see you next time with another analysis of another stock. See you then. Take care. Bye bye.